Now we move along to second to the last speaker. That is, I think that this is Africaman himself, Sunday Ogene Dore Umudjere, aka Africaman. He will be talking on leader follower dynamics and the shared responsibility for accountability. So, Africaman, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, my dears. I'm grateful for this opportunity, and I want to sincerely thank our leader, General Ishola Williams, for this platform. It is really unique for us to get this kind of forum to discuss and engage ideas. Well, the topic I'm putting forward is leader-follower dynamics and shared responsibility for accountability in Nigeria. This topic, unfortunately, will be like a contradiction to the statement made by Prince Charles Dickson, where he made mention that the leaders and followers are not the problem. If they are not the problem, then who are the problem? You will agree with me that Nigeria, as it is today, is in a mess situation. We're in a misfortune situation as we are here. So who is responsible? How did we get here? What made us what we are today? So I will put it forward that it's a contradiction to his own statement, because I believe somebody must be held responsible. And I believe that it is from these two categories of individuals, the leaders and followers. You will also agree with me that leadership and followership are interdependent in every society. There's no way you will have a society that you do not have followers or members and a leader. And that leader must always emerge from the followers. So in every society, we have followers and we have leaders. And if that society is bad, those individuals that are the followers and the leaders are responsible. So in leadership, we have good leadership, we have bad leadership. Followership, we have good followership, and we have bad followership. So it is something that we must agree on, that this set of individuals are responsible for whatever situation we find ourselves in our society. Now, going forward, I want to take us back to the present government we have now. What is happening? We promised a change. The government promised a change. We didn't see the change. A lot of people died ensuring that this present government come into play. What has they achieved so far? What are their benefits? Is it the little change that they have gotten, or the little appointment, or the little stipends they receive monthly? Is that what it should be compensated for the grievous crimes that is ongoing, the slaughter of lives, the kidnapping, the banditry, and the rest of them? So it's something we must ponder on. We must accept that we are responsible for the present misfortune. I agree that in this room, we are patriots or whatever, but inside this platform we are now, there are still some people that are ready to betray the government, betray the country. They are there. In this room we are here. In every number of people, they are traitors. And in this platform we are now, there are still traitors that will be ready to sell their vote, that will be ready to sell their time, will sell their opportunities for a mere stipend. So it's something we must accept. So the topic here, we are talking about a shared responsibility. So the present situation we are faced in Nigeria is a shared irresponsibility of leaders and followers. We refuse to be responsible for our duties. We refuse to be responsible for our objectives. So it is something that is a shared irresponsibility between us. And we must be ready to face the consequences, which we are facing now. Some of us sold our vote 3 years ago. We are facing it now. Some of us are complaining, high fuel price, electricity, and the rest of them. We sold our vote, so we should suffer it. So it is not a lesson for us in 2027 for us not to sell our vote. So how can we get this right? How can we make this come to pass? I don't want to waste our time. I want us to put forward, we already know the problem. What is the way forward? I want to claim the line of General Ishola Williams for us to have a followership lab. A followership lab. If we are able to erect that followership lab, we'll be able to have this shared responsibility for accountability in Nigeria. In that followership lab, one would ask, what should be entailed in that lab? One of the things we should be talking about in that lab is an ideology that we should have in speaking against wrongdoing. No matter who is responsible, even though it's your boss, tell him to his face, this thing you are doing is wrong. Change from it. We must be able to possess that boldness, that courage, in order for us to stand firm in ensuring that we have a better Nigeria. The country belongs to us. And if it goes down, we will all suffer it. Today now, I'm facing a lot of challenges. Not because I literally voted for Tinubu, but because most of us voted for him, we are all suffering it. No light, no good growth, no jobs. So we are all suffering it. So it's something we must think about. This followership lab must ensure that there is an ideology that is put in place to speak against wrongdoing, to reject vote buying and selling, to reject bribery and corruption, to become an example of what you want. Like what Prince Charles said, he said, we are good followers, we are good leaders. It is in this lab you will show to us that you are a good follower. It is in this lab you will show to us that you are a good leader. So if this lab is erected by God's grace, because I believe with God all things are possible, if this lab is erected and these individuals are recruited, every one of us here are members of this lab, they will recruit other like minds. I believe in each of these states we have this lab erected and it is being groomed. What we are looking for, we'll get it. The shared responsibility for accountability in Nigeria will be achievable. So I want to end with this, that the way forward, we already know the problem. If we begin to speak from now to tomorrow, the problem is the same. So the way forward is for us to erect that followership lab. Let there be an exploration of members, like minds, grooming these members, educating them, orienting them for the way forward of Africa and Nigeria, to be precise. I believe with this, we can achieve a shared responsibility for accountability in Nigeria. Like you warned me earlier, that I shouldn't speak beyond my limits. I want to end here and entertain questions. Thank you, sir.
Right. Thank you so much, Comrade Sunday Ogenebrohe Umudjere, aka Africaman. Thank you for that very spirited contributions. And I like the part where you said that in whatever situation or circumstances where you see somebody do wrong, be bold enough to speak up. That is a very important component of the whole essence of followership. Thank you so much. I'm sure there will be quite a lot of contribution, but we have one